Hello students, in this video we are going to continue with our previous video. So in that video we had covered or read 6 questions of calculation of new profit sharing ratio. So here we are going to start with the 7th one. So the 7th question is R and S are partners sharing profit in the ratio 5:3. T joins the firm as a new partner. R and S are the partners, and who is joining? So T is joining the firm as a new partner. R gives 1/4 of his share and S gives 1/5 of his share. So what is mentioned of his share? So 1/5 of means multiply his share. So we are talking about S, so you have to take the share of S. So by this way you can calculate the new ratio, or as I told you in last video about the third case, so you have to apply that third case in this question and you will get your new profit sharing ratio. So I hope it is clear. Next question is question number 8. Kabir and Farid are partners in a firm sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 7:3. Kabir and Farid are the partners and their profit sharing ratio is 7:3. Kabir surrendered 2/10 from his share and Farid surrendered 1/10 from his share in favor of Jyoti. Means Kabir and Farid both are giving their shares to Jyoti. Now how much Kabir is giving? So Kabir surrendered 2/10 from his share. Read the line, what is mentioned from his share means directly you have to deduct 2/10 from the share of Kabir, that is 7/10. So 7/10 minus 2/10, that becomes 5/10 will be the share of Kabir, as it is mentioned here also. Next thing, Farid surrender 1/10 from his share, so you have to deduct 1/10 from the share of Farid, that is 3/10. So and both are giving to Jyoti. So 2/10 given by Kabir, 1/10 given by Farid. So the total becomes 3/10. That becomes the new share of, or you can say profit sharing ratio of Jyoti. So that's because of it. New profit sharing ratio is 5:3. You just have to apply the second case. Next question is find the new profit sharing ratio. This question I already taught in class, but still if some of you are not able to solve it, then please have a look at here. R and T are partners in a firm sharing profit in the ratio of 3:2. Who are the partners? R and T. Their old ratio is 3:2. S joins the firm. Who is joining the firm? S. And for what share? So that is not given. S is joining, but for what share S is joining, that is not given. R surrender 1/4 of his share and T 1/5 of his share in favor of S. If you read it carefully, then it is as similar as question number 7. So you have to apply third case in this situation also. Moving towards the next one, ABR partners. They admit C for 1/4 share. They are admitting C for 1/4 share, and the ratio of AB is 2:1. So this is your old ratio. C is admitted for 1/4. You just have to apply the first case and you will get your new profit sharing ratio. First case, you know, I think in which we are assuming future profit equal to 1, and then from 1 we have to deduct this 1/4 and remaining profit will be distributed into this ratio. So that was the first case. Third point or third question of this third part of this question. A and B are partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. They admit C for 1/5 share in the profit. They are admitting C for 1/5 share in the profit. C acquire 1/5 of his share from A and 4/5 share from B. What it means? C अपने शेयर का, what is mentioned? C acquire 1/5 of his share and share of C is 1/5. So 1/5 of his share means 1/5 multiply his share. So share of C is 1/5. So how you will solve it? Have a look. So here, just a minute. So here you can see that how to calculate this question. A and B are partners. 3:2 is the ratio, old ratio. C is admitted for 1/5 share. C acquire 1/5 of his share from A and C acquire 4/5 of his share from B. This is the question. How to calculate? So you can find out that how much share C taken from A and how much share C taken from B. How will you calculate it? The 1/5 of his share and share of C is 1/5. So 1/5 into 1/5, that is taken from A. 1/5 into 4/5, that is taken from B. So you can look at this here. कि 1/5 into 1/5, 1/25 part is taken from A, and who take it? So C takes it. B से कितना लिया तो 4/5 into 1/5, that becomes 4/25. Now you just have to find out the new ratio. So you all know that this part is given by A, this part is given by B, so you have to deduct it from the share of A and B respectively. So share of A and B is 3/5 and 2/5. So here 3/5 minus 1/5, 1/25 which is given to C, 2/5 minus 4/25 which is given to C. So you can calculate it, it becomes 14/25 and 6/25. And for C, we all know that share of C is 1/5. To make the denominator equal, we have to multiply it by 5. So 5/25. So the new ratio becomes 14:6:5. This is your new ratio. I hope it is clear. Moving towards the next part, that is fourth part of this question. X, Y, Z are partners sharing profit in the ratio 3:1. W joins the firm as a new partner for 1/6 share in profits. Z would retain his original share. Here one different line is given, that is this one. Z would retain his original share. What it means? It means that Z is saying either you admit W or not. आप W को एडमिट करिए या नहीं. वॉट एवर शेयर आई हैव, आई वॉन्ट द सेम आफ्टर हिज एडमिशन ऑल्सो. कि जो शेयर मेरा पहले था W को एडमिट करने से पहले, वही शेयर मेरा अभी भी होना चाहिए. दिस इज सेड बाय Z. So how to solve this question? Have a look. So here's the question. X, Y, Z are the partners. 3:1 is the ratio. W is joining for 1/6 share. How much share? 1/6 share. And what is given? कि Z retain his original share. What is given in question? Z would retain his original share, means Z को उसका original share ही देना है. So अब if you leave this part, then just focus here that old ratio is given and new partner is admitted for 1/6 share. Only this information is given. So you have to apply the first case only. So in first case we have to assume the future profit or total profit. So we had assumed it 1. So out of this 1, first we have to pay to the new partner. So 1 minus 1/6 to W. So it becomes 5/6. So this is remaining profit for remaining partners. Remaining partners are X, Y, and Z. But what Z was saying? Z was saying that I would want my original share. So from this 5/6 we have to pay to Z also and his original share only. So the original share of Z was 1/6. So 5/6 we have to pay 1/6 to Z. So the remaining profit becomes 4/6, and this remaining profit is for X and Y only. So now X and Y will distribute this 4/6 into their ratio. So what is the ratio of X and Y? It is 3:2, not 3:1. Don't include the share of Z because we have already paid to Z. हम Z को पहले ही पे कर चुके हैं, तो इसलिए आपको Z को include नहीं करना है. We have to include only X and Y. So now calculate the new ratio. So 4/6 was the remaining part. So 4/6 into 3/5. So the new ratio of X becomes 12/30. 4/6 into 2/5. So the new ratio becomes 8/30. Then for Z, share of Z is 1/6, and to make the denominator equal we have to multiply it by 5. So the new ratio becomes 5/30, and same for W also. So the new ratio of X, Y, Z, W becomes 12:8:5:5. I hope it is clear. So moving towards the next one. So here is the next part of this 9th question, in which A and B are equal partners. Equal partners means they have a ratio 1:1. They admit C and D as partner with 1/5 and 1/6 share respectively. What it means here? They both are admitted together at one time. दोनों को एक ही समय पे admit किया गया है. There is a similar question to this one. There is a similar question to this one. That is this one, question number 17. There is a little bit difference only, but you can say almost it is similar. A and B are in a partnership sharing profit and loss in the ratio 3:2. C is admitted for 1/4 share. Afterwards, this one is the main word. Afterwards, D enters for 20 paise. You know that in 1 rupee there are 100 paise, so you can say it 1/5 means D is admitted for 1/5 share calculate the new ratio of A, B, C and D after D's admission. So what is the difference between this one and that one? Almost both questions are same, but here they both are not admitted together because the word afterward is mentioned. Means first they admitted to C, then calculated their new ratio, and then after they admitted D. But in case of fifth part of this question, both C and D are admitted together. So you have to assume the future profit 1. Out of 1 you have to pay to C first, 1 by 5. Then whatever will be the remaining, from that you have to pay to D. And then from the remaining you have to multiply the share of A and B. So you will get your new ratio. If you have problem, then you can ask this question to me. Otherwise you can solve it. Next one is A and B are partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. C is admitted for 1/4 share. A and B decided to share equally in future. A and B are partners, ratio is 3:2, and C admitted for 1/4 share. But what is given, A and B decided to share equally in future. Here the question is same as this one. So you have to apply, means this is your old ratio. Sorry. So here your old ratio. Here your old ratio will be equal, means 1:1. As I told you, when 2 times ratios are given, then later ratio, means the ratio which is given at the second number is used for calculating the new ratio, while this one will be used for calculating the sacrificing ratio. I hope you can solve it. Moving toward the next one, that is 10th question. X and Y are partners sharing profit in the ratio 3:2. They admitted P and Q as new partner. Here two partners are admitted, P and Q. X surrendered 1/3 of his share in favor of P. Y surrendered 1/4 of his share in favor of Q. This question I already explained to you in class also, but still I am explaining it to you again. So what is mentioned here? Two partners P and Q are admitted. X is giving his share to P and Y is giving some part from his share to Q. Some part of his share, not from. So you have to calculate the new profit sharing ratio of X, Y, P and Q. So how you will calculate it? Have a look. So here it is solved. X and Y are the partners. 3:2 is the old ratio. X surrender 1/3 of his share in favor of P. Y surrender 1/4 of his share in favor of Q. Means X give 1/4 of his share to P and Y give 1/4 of his share to Q. These are the share which is given by X and Y to P and Q. So we have to calculate that how much share X gives to P. What it is mentioned, 1/3 of his share. So 1/3 of means multiply his share. You already know what is the share of X. So we have to find out that how much share X gives to P and how much share Y gives to Q. So here we have calculated it. 3/5, 1/3 of means multiply his share. So share of X is 3/5. So which means X gives 3/15th part to P. Similarly, Y gives 1/4 into 2/5, because 2/5 is the share and he gives 1/4 of his share. So of means multiply. So Y gives 2/20 part of his share to Q. Means you can say 2/20 from his share, and X gives 3/15 from his share. So now you have to just deduct it. Means 3/5 minus 3/15, that will be the new ratio of X. 2/5 minus 2/20, that will be the new ratio of Y. And what is the share of P? It is 3/15. What is the share of Q? It is 2/20. So you can check it here also, that new ratio. So 3/5 minus 3/15, it becomes 6/15. For Y, 2/5 minus 2/20, it becomes 6/20. And share of P, so whatever X gives to P, that is the share of P. So X gives 3/15. It means share of P is 3/15. And whatever Y gives to Q, that is the share of Q. So Y gives 2/20 to Q. So 2/20 is the share of Q. So we have to make the denominator equal. So for making them equal, we have to multiply it by 4, this one by 3, this one by 4, and this one by 3. So here it becomes 24/60, 18/60, 12/60, and 6/60. So we can neglect this 60, so we can write it 24, 18, 12, 6, and further we can divide it. So that ratio becomes 4:3:2:1. I hope it is also clear. Moving toward the next one. So here the next question, question number 11. Rakesh and Suresh are partners sharing profit in the ratio of 4:3. Zahir joins the new and Zahir joins and the new ratio among Rakesh and Suresh and Zahir is 7:3. Means old and new both are given. You have to just find out the sacrificing ratio. So you can solve it very easily. Next question. A and B are partners. Old ratio is given. C is admitted and new ratio is also given. Same, both are same question. Next one, 13th question. ABC partners 4:3 is the ratio. D is admitted for 1/3 share in future profit. What is the sacrificing? Means first you have to find out the new ratio by taking the first by using the first case, and then you have to calculate the sacrificing. Means in this question you have to find out new ratio as well as sacrificing. While in the previous two questions old and new were given, we just have to find out the sacrificing. So the formula of sacrificing ratio, you all know, old ratio minus new ratio. And always keep in mind that new partner never sacrifices. New partner never sacrifices. So the next question is question number 14. This question also I told in class, but still we are going to repeat it. ABCD and are partners. Ratio is 36:24:20:20. E joins the firm. E joins the partnership for 20%. 20% means you can, when you will remove this sign of percentage, so it becomes there is a 100 comes in the denominator, so the overall division becomes 1/5. Means you can say E is admitted for 1/5 share. E को कितने शेयर के लिए एडमिट किया है? 1/5 शेयर के लिए. Again, new means share of ABCD is given, that is 3/10, 4/10, 2/10, 1/10. So whenever ratios of the old partners are given two times, whenever ratios of the old partners are given two times, so you have to use the later ratio. Later ratio means जो भी ratio बाद में given है, that will be used to calculate the new ratio. Means this is your old ratio and new partner is admitted for 1/5, so 1 minus 1/5 means, by assuming new profit, total profit as ₹1, you can solve it by applying the first case. And if you have to calculate the sacrificing ratio also, then you have to take this one as the old ratio and new ratio whatever you will calculate. So moving towards the next one, this type of question we have already done earlier. Next question 15. XY partners 3:2 is the ratio. X gives 1/3. They admit Z into partnership, and X gives 1/3 of his share, while Y gives 1/10 from his share to Z. Read the line carefully. X gives 1/3 of his share means 1/3 multiplied by share of X, that becomes 3/5. So that much part is given by X, while Y gives 1/10 from his share. Here direct from word is mentioned, means from Y we have to deduct 1/10, but for X 3/5 into 1/3, whatever it comes, that you have to deduct from 3/5. I hope it is clear. So this thing you have to do for question number 15. Here you have to use first as well as second case. इस question में आपको first नहीं, second and third case you have to apply it together. For X we have to use the third case, for Y we have to use the second case. Question number 16 डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. Same question. ABC are partners. 2:2:1 is the ratio. D is admitted for as new partner for 1/6 share. C will retain his original share. Same as fourth part of question number 9. कि Z would retain his original share. So you can solve it very easily. Next one, A and B are partner in partnership, sharing profit and loss in the ratio 3:2. C is admitted. This question we have already discussed. कि first you have to calculate the new ratio of ABC. Then whatever will be your new ratio, that you have to treat as an old ratio for the calculation of share of D. Then again you will get your new ratio. So in this question you will get your new ratio two times, but the first new ratio will be treated as old ratio in case when you will calculate the ratio of D. So this question I also told you in class. If you still have problem, then you can just send me the problem. I will solve it for you again. So the last question of this topic, and you can say little bit complicated also. Understand it properly. P and Q are partners sharing profit in the ratio 3:2. Who are the partners? P and Q, and their ratios are 3:2. They admit R into partnership. but for what share R is admitted, that is not given. Means R is admitted, but for what share we don't know. Who acquire 1/5 of his share? 1/5 of his share. His means R. We are talking about R. So we don't know the share of R. So how can we say that what will be the share, his share? This is the major problem in this question. From P. So this 1/5 into share of R is taken from P, and 4/5 share from Q. Here also you have two different cases. Case number second for Q, this one, and case third for this one. मीन्स केस सेकेंड एंड थर्ड का मिक्सअप है ये आपका. लेकिन इसमें एक प्रॉब्लम ये भी है कि शेयर ऑफ आर इज़ नॉट गिवन. जैसा कि अभी हमने एक क्वेश्चन रीड किया है, वी हैव रीडेड अ क्वेश्चन, दैट इज़ क्वेश्चन नंबर आई थिंक 15. हाँ, दैट इज़ क्वेश्चन नंबर 15 कि इन दैट we have to use both second as well as third case, because 1/3 of his share word is mentioned, while in case of y 1/10 from his share. Here from and of word is mentioned. Okay, sorry. So you have to use this one also in the same way as this one. Just a minute. So here it is mentioned, who is giving, x is giving 1/3 of his share, and we know the share of x. That's why there is no such major problem in question number 15. While in question number 18, this last question, what is mentioned, R acquire 1/5 of his share, and we don't know the share of R. While in question number 15, share of x was given, but in question number 18, share of x is not given. So how will you calculate it? Have a look. Wait for a minute. So in question number 18, share of R is not given, so we can say that the share of R is 1. Let means we have assumed it. So 1/5 of R share is taken from A. Sorry, not A, it is P. 1/5 of R share is taken from P, which means remaining out of 1 minus total profit of R is 1. So out of 1, 1/5 taken is 1/5 share is taken from B, which means remaining 4/5 part taken from Q, which means remaining 4/5 part is taken from Q, and share taken from Q is 4/25. क्वेश्चन में गिवन है कि शेयर विच इज टेकन फ्रॉम क्यू इज 4/25. सो वी कैन से दैट 4/25 is equivalent to 4/5. Since 4/25 equal to 4/5, so you can solve it, which means 1/5 is the share of R. 1/5 is the share of R. Now you can solve it very easily, because you know that the share of R is 1/5, and he took 1/25 of his share from P. So 1/5 into 1/5, which becomes 1/25, that is taken from P, and 4/25 is taken from Q, which is already given in question. So now you have to calculate the new ratio only, and you can solve it easily, because the old ratio of P is 3/5 and Q is 2/5, and share which is given by them is 1/25 and 4/25. So you can just solve them, you will get your new ratio. So 15 minus 1, it becomes 14/25, and for Q 10 minus 4, it becomes 6/25. While the share of R we have calculated, it is 1/5. To make the denominator equal, we also have to multiply it by 5. So the ratio of R becomes 5/25. Since we can say that new ratio of P, Q and R is 14/6/5. This is your new ratio. I hope it is clear. So here your calculation of new ratio is completed. Now we are going to start the next topic in next video.